All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks just completed a trade. Looks like the Hawks kind of got fleeced here, but I would imagine they have bigger plans ahead. The trade is this. The Knicks receive Cam Reddish, Solomon Hill, and a 2025 second-round pick. Then the Atlanta Hawks receive Kevin Knox and a 2022 first-round pick from the New York Knicks. So my best guess is, first off, this is a great trade. In my opinion, for both teams, I think this is a really, really good trade. As a Rockets fan, it's kind of annoying that that's really all the Hawks were looking to get, just a first-round pick and maybe a young asset. So it is a little frustrating from a Rockets standpoint that we didn't make this trade, but I would imagine the Atlanta Hawks are looking to make a big-time splash, a player like Ben Simmons. I wouldn't be surprised if they are trying to package first-round draft picks to make a run at Ben Simmons. From the New York Knicks standpoint, this is a phenomenal trade. This is a really phenomenal trade. New York is certainly struggling this season after being the 4 seed in the playoffs last year. So I think for New York, they're such a young team. You know, there's some veterans on that team, but for the most part, they are a very young team. And you get Cam Reddish, who, I mean, honestly, I feel like even in Atlanta, even though his minutes have been there in his career, in his NBA career, he's played all 3 seasons, you know, averaging above like 25 minutes per game. But I just feel like with Atlanta there, you know, you got Trae Young, obviously, you got John Collins, like you got Clint Capella, Bogdanovich. There's just a bunch of players. There's a bunch of really good players on that Atlanta Hawks team. And I feel like for a young player trying to kind of like just get comfortable to the NBA, I just don't think Atlanta really was the best opportunity for him. I mean, there's Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, like the list goes on, the list goes on, the list goes on. So I think getting this change of scenery with New York, who's kind of that grit and grind, that's exactly what Cam Reddish is a grinder. I mean, his defense is really, really good at this point in his career. He's so young, and his defense is he's really talented defender. He can also shoot the 3 ball. He can score a little bit on offense. But I think that's kind of the hope with New York, is they know at the very least they are going to get really good defense with Cam Reddish. And then moving forward, they're hoping to kind of just develop his offensive potential. And like I said, man, I think that from the Hawks standpoint, Cam Reddish didn't really have a role on this team. I mean, if we're being honest here, I don't think Cam Reddish has really ever had a role on this basketball team. It's just kind of like you have this young player. You know, there's a lot of two-way potential, you know, a good defender, so he's going to play, like a really good defender, so he's going to play regardless. The offense hasn't been terrible. He'll average over 10 points per game every season of his NBA career. He can also shoot about 40% from downtown, but I think Atlanta, really, the way their season is going, they need to do something, man. They need to do something. I don't think personally Cam Reddish was really helping them win basketball games. If he was, we're talking like maybe 1 to 2 a season. I mean, I don't think it's really. I don't think he was that impactful. Like, it's not like Cam Reddish is a superstar, and the Atlanta Hawks kind of need a superstar over there right now because they are struggling. They are struggling. John Collins isn't even happy about his situation right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Atlanta Hawks give Philly a call, maybe throw John Collins on that table, throw another young player, maybe like DeAndre Hunter, a couple first-round picks. Now you got New York Knicks. That's a good pick to have. The New York Knicks pick for next season. I don't think it'll be like a lottery pick. I do believe the New York Knicks will figure it out and end up making the playoffs. But it's just it's a good piece where you can kind of package it up together. So all in all, honestly, for both teams, I think this was like an A+ trade for both teams. I think they both really suited each other. I think both teams are really struggling this season. Atlanta's got bigger things on their head. They're trying to kind of just stack some picks, it looks like. And for the Knicks, obviously, you're getting some nice defense and you're getting some nice offensive potential and a guy who can come in and help you win basketball games right now. So that's it for today, guys. Hit the like button, hit that sub button. Drop a comment down below on your thoughts. Who won this trade? Peace.